Hello everyone and welcome back to the Roma Heritage. Today it's a match reaction for AS Roma versus Pisa. What an important win. What a game, guys. It was just pure enjoyment to see this second half. Brilliant second half. So let's start from the start. Roma went away for Pisa and faced them. In the first half, as last game, it was a bit dry. We had a couple of chances, well, we did not whatsoever could just find the back of the net. The attack maybe had some problem with that. We had a really big possession rate. We have the majority of the possession, but we couldn't figure what to do with that. There was a lot of passing in between, but not a lot of attacks, no goal, no nothing. Then Gasperini went to talk to the team. They came and they go. The exact same team. Now we'll talk about that later. The second half was brilliant. It was enjoyment, pure enjoyment to see this. You know, Sule and Dybala just such more high level than everybody else. But before we go to the rating, I just want to say this is a new setup. It's gonna be a temporary one. So enjoy it, maybe as much as we can. Maybe we'll do switches, I don't know. Okay. So I think it's gonna be the best to start with Svilar. Let's say we have a scale between 1 and 10, 6 being the average, 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest of the performance rate, okay? Svilar was brilliant. Again, in this match he didn't need to do a lot because the big majority of the possession was for us, but still Pisa came to dangerous attacks, and we're gonna talk about the defense later. Some I don't want, it's not world class saves, but brilliant saves. Svilar did save us this time. He at least a 7. Like, you know, when you're a goalkeeper and for the majority of the game you just don't do much, you not get warmer, you know, they get into the game and you just stay there because your team has the majority of the possession. And still, at the beginning of the game, at the end of the game, when we had a dangerous attacks against us, Svilar kinda kept his form and still managed to perform at a brilliant rate. He's got to be a 7, like another Svilar saving game. So let's talk about the game. And Diga, of course, and Mancini there to do again just 2 sevens, bro. They're 7 and 7. They just do everything. They had a good game. They controlled everything. They defended well. They did everything that you need to do. Hermoso also had a good game. Sometimes I didn't quite notice him, but then I did, and it was a good game. I just have to say, you know what, let's come back later. Angelino had an okay game, in my opinion, 6.5. It's still a good game, but wasn't one of the best, but still a good game. He managed to do his job, 6.5. Now the Wesley, yet again, had a brilliant work rate. He put out himself excellent. He did his work excellent. The thing that I noticed with them, that, you know, Hermoso is the kind of right in the three formation of the center backs. He's the right one. So Wesley also in the right, so they both on the right defending, and that was a crucial big warning that I saw this game. When you had Wesley and Hermoso together, our defense get penetrated right away. There was this run of the Pisa players that I don't know, who just run. Wesley was a bit behind, Hermoso nowhere to be seen, and he could do that in goal. And he had a very big chance for a goal, but he didn't convert it as a goal. But it was such a warning sign. Like, it was a Pisa away game. Let's see if we're going to play Inter away game, Juventus away game, Napoli away game. They're going to take advantage of this every single time, and Gasperi need to sort this out. The Wesley Hermoso duo on the right defense is just not good enough. They're slow. They don't really cooperate well because Wesley is a very attacking right wing back. Hermoso just getting into the game into his Phoenix form. Um, some things are not right, and we just got a little bit exposed for a moment. And this is a warning sign for Gasperini to sort this out. Otherwise, we're gonna get penetrated week in, week out. Um the Let's talk now, but still, I think Wesley had overall a good game, 6.5 also. Um, it was a win. We had a lot of possession. Overall, it's gonna be a good ratings in my opinion. Uh, I talk about the midfield. Kone Cristante did wonderfully. Work ethic. Kone just looked so good on the ball. He just every time he got the ball, he just came through. He was dedicated, just moving forward. He was direct. He didn't try to do this, to do that. He was direct. He was quick. He had crazy dribbles, and a great pass at the end of the game. Like Kone was good, and Cristante again was the player who covered the most kilometers during this game. They did everything right, in my opinion. Maybe not, but they had a brilliant game. Those two also a 7. Maybe Cristante even 7.5. You know what? 7.5. Um, but Kone also. El Shari. Again, at the start of the game, you could really see that El Shari is a big part of the attack. He was talking with other players. He did everything. He was very into the game. But as the game continued, something just kind of slowed up on their left side hand of the game. And that means we need to sign a left winger. But guess what? Today is the last day of the transfer window. We probably won't get. We got in Jerry. We probably won't get in Jerry a left winger or a cam or something like that. But then came Dybala for the second half. We're going to talk about him. Dybala, he's a game changer. I just don't know why he didn't start the game. Maybe just Gasperini don't want to rush him out. He want to ease him up to the league, to the games. He want to be. Maybe he needs to. Maybe he can't play 90 minutes every game. Maybe he needs a bit of a slow entering to the games. But still, how does he didn't start the game? Like he's a must started game. I must say, when in the second half, right immediately in the second half, which Gasperini did brilliantly, he put a shot away and Dybala in. The game went to another level. It was a different game. We looked so good on the ball. It was entertaining football, good football, such a good game. Dybala, there was a cross that did Sule that say that Sule touched with the ball, controlled the ball with the hand, but I didn't see it and they didn't show the good replay. So I think we get robbed of that goal, but he did a great pass, which should be an assist. Also, in the goal, he was very activated. He was being part of the goal with an out of the foot pass, which was brilliant. And again, he dribble, passes, everything, corner, set pieces, everything. He just did that, and the game was on another level. Sule, also. Sule had one. Sule had a brilliant game. He did everything. He did a goal. He did dribbles. He went against defenders and the 1v1s, passed the ball. And even when Pisa got the ball, he came through that defense and just got the ball back and got possession back. He did everything. Track back, work ethic, everything. His game is a 7.5 alongside Dybala 7.5. They both lighted up the game to another level. It was a brilliant game of theirs too. And this is what made our win this game. And I said this a couple videos ago, and you can check me out. I said Dybala and Sule will play together and will be play together successfully. They will work out and they're gonna be so well together. Those Argentinian duo. I said this to you, and you can check me out. Others said no, they cannot be together. They're too alike, they're too the same. But no, I said they're gonna be played together. We saw that with Gasperini in the preseason versus now. They said they need time, because other manager did not do that. Gasperini did that, and this what won us the game. Those two players that lighted up the game to another level. So brilliant by Gasperini. And we just seen something that every other fan just said, or manager said, this won't work out, and this worked out successfully. We need more of that immediately. Let's talk about the striker position. Ferguson, not a good game, not as good as the last game, but he did what looked more kinda eases up into the game and like more into the games than last game. Like he wanted to do his debut impression or something. This game he was more physical, trying to do things more calmer maybe, but still not a very good game for him. Maybe a 6. He didn't play less than a 6. An average 6. Of course, Dovvik when he came, he was solid. He was okay, 6.5. Again, the same problems, but he did look a little bit better than Ferguson. Maybe he did a little bit more run, more link-up play. He did great passes. I seen maybe to Soleo Dybala, I don't remember, but he did great passes. I think he's a 6.5 right away. Shelik also played okay, maybe was solid. I would give him a 7. Maybe it's even 6.5. He played very good. You know what? 7. He played good. He was solid. Good performance. Not a lot played, but okay. Nail and Ranch played also. It was an okay game. Maybe a 6, 6.5 for them also. No, 6 probably. An average game. They didn't play a lot. They played very little game. They need more game time. Overall, a good game. But we have a problem. We have a problem that I just before recording this video, I just thought about, and was this. Look how in this game, in the last game, first half 0-0. We go to the dressing room. Gasperini talk to them, which we go to Gasperini later. After in the second half, we have 1 goal. The thing is, the squad seems the exact same. No changes, no substitutions, nothing. The exact same. Which means Gasperini, how he tried to win the game, he don't have a lot of options. He have what he has on the starting game and trying to work with that. Which means he does not have enough squad depth. He just don't have enough players. The club didn't back him enough on this transfer window. This transfer window was terrible. It was not good enough. He don't have a lot of players to rely on. He has the players from the starting 11 till the end of the game. Those are the only players he can rely on to talk to and to win the game. This is a second warning sign. A part of the Wesley Hermoso on the right defense side, there is this, that he's not enough squad depth. He doesn't make any substitutions to try and win the game. The only substitutions he makes is only to take players and give them a little bit minutes to get into the sense. But okay, overall good game. Thank you very much for watching, and see you later.